Welcome to Rancho Cotati High School Stadium in sunny Northern California. I'm Panchito Ojeda alongside Aaron Myers. Welcome to the WCL Division I Championship. The winner of this game will receive an automatic qualifier to the MCLA National Championship in Salt Lake City. Aaron, let's talk about Cal first, #1 seed, undefeated on the season. What do they need to do to win today?
They just need to keep doing what they've been doing all season. One of the most impressive seasons from the WCL team that we've seen in a while. Dominant in all forms of the game, from the cage all the way up to the attack. It's going to be imperative that Santa Clara can establish themselves at the face-off, I think, and make sure that they are able to get good possessions on offense and keep the ball out of Cal's hands.
Yeah, and Santa Clara, the upset in the first round game with a win over Cal Poly, who is the 1 seed from the South Division. Santa Clara was the 3 seed from the South. Got the W yesterday. Nice job in goal from junior Matt Lencioni, and nice job at the faceoff X from number 5, Tim Mabry. What does Santa Clara need to do today to hold Cal at bay and get the upset?
Well, I think Cal needs to establish their rhythm early on. Definitely rely on their all-conference players. Keaton Collier is just going to have a monster game today for them to come out victorious. He had 3 goals and 1 assist in the previous contest with Cal Poly. If he can put up similar numbers, I think they've got a good shot at this one.
Absolutely. The teams are lining up today. A couple quick backgrounds on this. Santa Clara comes into the season, or comes into the championship game with a couple of big wins. Early in the season, they beat Grand Canyon and a trip to Arizona, and then they're obviously the next big win here against Cal Poly yesterday. Cal comes into the season undefeated, or under the championship game undefeated, with big wins over Chapman and Arizona State, and a number of other ones. Also, conference rival Santa Barbara in an epic 12-11 game early in the season. At the faceoff X, we have Mabry versus Stoddard. Stoddard yesterday was dominant against Sonoma State, and Mabry battled all-conference faceoff guy Ryan Brown to about a 50-50 tie. So here we go. Let's see what they got. Opening faceoff is a loose ball here. Won by Stoddard. And Cal will get their first offensive setup. Balls with Pistotnik. Now Cal's attack is their bread and butter, with Brendan Cook, Pistotnik, and Lombardo leading the team in points. But right off the bat, Cook has a turnover, and Santa Clara goes on now.
Yeah, Bonch, an extremely talented attack for Cal. Santa Clara is going to really have to have a solid defensive game from their close defense.
Santa Clara gets their guys on right now. Balls at X with Brian Buckley. Now let's talk about Santa Clara's offense. What did you see from them yesterday that makes you think they can get some goals here?
Well, they had a lot of movement off ball. That's one thing that I noticed with Cal Poly at the end of the game, is they were really just relying on one-on-one matchups.
And there we go. We got a goal from number 29. That is Henry Godfried. Bouncer over the shoulder of Beatty. So Santa Clara takes that 1-0 lead. Coach, how big of a goal is that coming into this game as a 3 seed?
I mean, that's a huge goal. In the last 11 years since I've been involved with the board, Santa Clara has not been to the championship game. So especially for their young players to get on the board early against an undefeated top-ranked Cal team, I think is huge.
Absolutely, and obviously that first save for the goalie is always a big one. So, Beatty not getting that first one, but here's Stoddard at the X, and, wins the clamp, wins the ground ball. Santa Clara is swarming. A great ground ball play there from Godfried again. Moves the ball over to number 42. That's Brian Gilbertson. Gillespie playing defense. And this is an area, if Santa Clara is able to go 50-50 at the X or a little bit better, that would be a huge improvement from what they probably were expecting, given how well Cal's faced off this year. Balls at X with Keaton Collier, first team all-conference, comes around from X, takes a shot, wide right. Great hustle by number 4, Josh Chen. The ball is going to go to Santa Clara.
Yeah, and this is going to be a real big matchup. You've got first team all-conference Finian Meager playing against Collier.
Here's Chen on ball at X, and there you go. First shot and save for Beatty. Great outlet up to number 15. I think that's Rusty McDonough. McDonough's coming down on the break. Great inside look to Lombardo. Huge save from Lencioni. Lencioni picking up where he left off yesterday with another big save. Scrap for the ground ball right here. And number 12, Matt Dixon, comes up with it. Excellent two-way midi for Cal.
Yeah, that's a big ground ball for Cal right there.
It's a massive ground ball and huge start for the Santa Clara goalie. I think he had 10 saves in the first quarter against Cal Poly. He'll need to have another big day today. Cal gets set up in their 3-1-2 offense. Brendan Cook, number 20, received all-conference player of the year, offensive player of the year honors, and he is at X right now with the ball. Comes around, another big save from Lencioni. Lencioni, a local product from De La Salle High School. He was a part of the De La Salle team that went to the NCS Championship. I want to say that was in 2014. I could be wrong on the year of that.
Yeah, De La Salle has just been putting out some fantastic athletes and some fantastic young men going back for over a decade now in the lacrosse community.
We have a failure to advance. So in lacrosse these days, the new rules are an 80-second shot clock on possession. You have 20 seconds to get the ball over the midline. And then just like in basketball, the over and back rule comes into effect. So Santa Clara did not advance the ball past the midline, hence the failure to advance. And Cal's ride has been dynamic all year. They had some success yesterday against Sonoma, and here they are, second ride of the game, had success against Santa Clara. Dixon carries behind. Little two-man game at X. Cook to number 14. That is, I don't know his name. I'm going to have to look it up. Oh, that's Michael Bellis.
Michael Bellis, and starting that was Brendan Cook. What a great year he has had. I mean, him and Lombardo at that attack. I mean, this is one of the best attacks I've seen in many, many years, going back to the attack of that Cal Poly had when they went to the national championship in 2012.
Yeah, absolutely. Cal Poly attack in 12 was Heber, Schmid, and Grobman.
Yeah, the white rhino, as we call him affectionately.
So Cal's on D here. Finney and Meager on ball against Collier. Good hard defense, early slide. Santa Clara has number 14 Bellis caught on defense, but they elect to dodge Dixon. Put the ball back with Collier, now it's at X again. We'll see a lot of X dodges out of Santa Clara. They like to initiate from there.
Yeah, and that's a tall order. I mean, you're going up against two first-team All-WCLL defensemen.
Yeah, Meager is very good, and so is Nate DeGroat. And I don't see DeGroat on the field right now. He wears number 5, but I'm sure we'll see him today. DeGroat moved positions. He was a first-team All-League midfielder last year, and now plays defense because that's what the team needed. And he's done fantastic there.
Yeah, Coach Webster was telling me yesterday that they sat DeGroat to give him a little bit of a chance to overcome a nagging injury. So hopefully we see him back on the field today.
Absolutely, he could be key to their run in the national tournament, which we'd expect Cal to get in at large bid if they were to lose today.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think there's no way, that, regardless of what happens today, that Cal drops out of the field to 16.
So Cal gets a clear, balls with Bellis here on the wing. Bellis loves this wing. Very good dodger from there. And Cal's getting their subs on. If you're watching the stream, feel free to tweet at us. You can tweet me at FMOJeda. That's FMOJEDA. We'll try to answer your tweets. Conversation with University of Arizona coach Matt Blamey as I was coming up here, and he's excited to tune into the game and watch these two teams battle. Nice feed inside.
Yeah, what a great turnaround season that Blamey has done in his second year at Arizona, having a really, really strong showing.
Yeah, U of A's been fantastic. Actually, Arizona and Santa Clara battled in the first game for both these teams, and Arizona walked away 8-7 with the 8-7 victory. Santa Clara having a little bit of trouble in their clearing game. They're able to advance it cross, but now they have a pull-on-pull matchup. But they're able to get the ball over to 13. So what are you seeing here? We're 5 minutes in, or 7 minutes into the game. What are you seeing from Santa Clara right now that's allowing them to keep Cal off the board?
Well, Santa Clara is being methodical on offense. You know, I don't think they want to turn this into, nice shot off the pipe. Backed up by Santa Clara. Yeah, thus far they're being very methodical, very deliberate in their offense. Not too much of a run and gun team. I don't think they play as many players in the regular rotation as Cal does. They need to be able to match possession for possession.
Another shot and a huge save from Beatty. And the officials are calling a push on Cal, so it's going to be Santa Clara ball. That's going to be a reset of the shot clock, so Santa Clara will have a fresh 80. We got Meager on Collier right here.
Yeah, Ponchito, you can literally feel the excitement from the stands here in the booth.
Yeah, I need a chair with a seatbelt. Big shot there from number 20. That's Trevor Williams, freshman out of SI, another local product.
Yeah, what a great and historic blue blood program St. Ignatius is.
Absolutely. In correction, that was actually Brian Buckley from Colorado. Very non-local, but excellent player. Collier with the Canadian shot goes wide, and Cal has the backup. So here we go. Cal in the clear. They got DeGroat carrying up. Athletic player, and he scores. Nate DeGroat, number 5.
Looks like Coach Webster picked the perfect time to bring him into the rotation.
Yeah, playing with a long stick, but he's got great offensive skills. We know that. I think last year he had roughly 30 goals. Oh, here's the replay for us. We have a fast break. Nice little clearing action by Cal. And DeGroat makes a nice little face dodge to the middle and puts the ball off stick low. Great shot. So 1-1 with 6:37 left in the first quarter. And we have Mabry versus Stoddard. Stoddard wins it again and gets it off to Matt Dixon. And, I've been calling number 5 Mabry, and it's actually Tim Malug. I apologize to his parents and family and friends. Coggett sets up. We have number 2, Miles Rosen with the ball. Rosberg. There's Dixon down the hash. Here's Pistotnik. Big shooter. He got Offensive Player of the Year last year, and this year I'm pretty sure he was in consideration for it. Had a great year.
Yeah, absolutely he was. He was just edged out by his fellow attacker, Brendan Cook.
Good hard shot. Good defense by number 7, who's not on the roster.
They changed up a couple of their numbers.
Chase Del Biagio.
Yeah, Coach Mangus said they were missing a couple of numbers, and they wanted to go with their Reds because it is their signature lucky charm for this season.
I've seen the Reds before. They've done well. They've done well on the Reds. Another shot from Cook, and here we go. That's number 2, Rosberg. Hard dodge from X, and gets the goal. Cal leads 2-1. 5:22 left in the first quarter. Let's look at that goal again. Rosberg just on a hard dodge from X, gets that inside position, and then nice little finish to the far pipe. That's a big deal. The first couple shots that Lencioni saved were both stick side.
On the Santa Clara defender, he was in good position, but that first initial check that he's thrown behind the cage allowed Cal to get a step, and slide was late.
So here we go at Stoddard versus Malug again.
Got Patawi and Gillespie on the near side wing here, trying to get in the thick of it.
There's Stoddard with the ball. He still has it. Nope, ball's loose.
Patawi had it for a second.
And ball's still down. Patawi picks it up. You know, Patawi is their do-it-all midfielder for Santa Clara. Great little athlete, fast, good stick. He can get up and down the field. He does all those things right. So Santa Clara continuing to struggle in the clear, but they're able to pick it up on the right side of the field. And it's with number 24, Collier. So Santa Clara again choosing to settle it down. Smart decision here. Best defense or best offense is best defense is a good offense, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe if I say that 7 times, I'll get it right.
Well, they want to keep it out of that that Cal attack as long as humanly possible. Although with the shot clock, it's going to limit that ability.
We have freshman Micah Grimm guarding number 30, Shea Danforth. Grimm, a freshman out of Coronado High School down in San Diego. Good lefty. Ball's in turn 28, Brian Buckley. Big righty shot, big save from Beatty. Buckley gets it back, looks inside. Nice check down, and it's going to be Cal ball.
Yeah, we were just talking about how important it is to keep the ball out of Cal's offense. That would have been a good opportunity, not to force it to the crease there, but to engage another 80 seconds because it was touched by the goal.
Right, that nice little shot clock reset. Cal has a clear, although almost stopped by Keaton Collier.
Collier really is starting out this day riding extremely hard. They're going to need that all day.
They are. So Cal getting their O-mids on. They're coming here with it. Looks to be their second line. Ball's with the attack. So on the field right now they have number 6, Cameron Lopez. Number 48, Grant Chin.
Here's Cook with the shot.
Big shot from Cook.
Here we go, Broncos!
Here's Matt Keeney on the dodge. Dumps it off to number 8, Sean Tran. Tran gets over to Pistotnik. Pistotnik coming down the hashes. Rolls into a double team. Good hard slide from Santa Clara. Pistotnik still has it. Nice feed inside with good stick by Santa Clara. And we have Laundry on the field. I missed that. It's going to be a slash on Santa Clara. So Cal goes on the extra man.
40 yards away!
So Cal opens up here in a 2-3-1 set. Working the ball around the outside. Got Dixon with the ball. Draws one to Pistotnik, and Pistotnik puts it where he knows the mama hides the cookies. Top shelf.
Yeah, that is a spot we've seen him capitalize on many times throughout the season.
Yeah, Pistotnik has scored a lot of goals this year, and I didn't do my homework, so I don't have the exact number. But I would say a lot of them tend to be in the corners.
Yeah, he had 2 or 3 of those earlier this season against Arizona State during the Pac-12 Classic.
Here we go, Kim!
So here we go, we're at the X, 3-1, Cal, 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter.
Looks like they're using DeGroat off the wing here, trying to capitalize on his previous offensive experience as opposed to using the close defense.
Yeah, and Stoddard with another face-off win and gets the ball over to DeGroat. How long does he stay on?
Let's go, Broncos!
Cal's comes back with that first midfield line. Rosberg, Dixon, and looks like Bellis.
Here we go, Broncos!
And this is what Cal's formula was yesterday. Win the face-off, get their guys on, and make that other team work. Bellis, hard dodge from the wing. Now he's coming from X. No slide. It's a good shot. Ball is backed up by number 7, Jake Lombardo.
Good job, Caleb.
Lombardo, a junior out of Laguna Niguel, California. And the Offensive Player of the Year gets on the board with the goal. So we get a pass to Cook. Man wasn't on ball. He just comes hard around the cage. Poor angle from the defender there.
Yeah, with a player of his caliber, I mean, you just absolutely have to deny that high side. Every step he takes to the middle of the field just makes the cage larger and larger.
So 4-1 with 1 minute left. After playing basically a stalemate for the first 7-8 minutes, Cal has scored 4 unanswered. And Stoddard with another face-off win, although he has to pick the ball up first. There we go, face-off win. Now you got DeGroat on the fast break. This could be trouble for Santa Clara. Oh, he goes to the skip, but it's tipped, and it'll be Cal ball. So 50 seconds left here. Cal's probably going to hold for the last shot. Ball's back with Cook here. We got 20 seconds left. Cook on a dodge, beats his man inside, and scores again.
And that's just ill-advised right there. Right at GLE, you never want to go for the back check. And again, they let him get topside. He's got that nice high angle shot on the cage.
Absolutely. 5-1. Goals in the final 2 minutes are killer, and Santa Clara's given up 2 of them. They're going to need to figure out something at the face-off dot to slow down this Cal team. Good news for Santa Clara is the quarter break comes in 16 seconds, so they don't have to burn a timeout to get that stop and regroup. So Stoddard on the X, pushes it forward. Santa Clara wisely takes a defensive posture, and that is number 4, Liam Villano, who's able to get the ball. And they dump the ball down, and we're going to have the end of the quarter. So at the end of 1, number 1, California leads the number 3 seed, Santa Clara, 5-1. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Rancho Cotati High School, site of the Western Collegiate Lacrosse League Division I Championships. I'm Panchito Ojeda, alongside President of the WCLL, Aaron Myers. Coach Myers, what did you see from Santa Clara in that first quarter?
I mean, everything that I've seen thus far can be corrected. Those last 2 goals, we were talking about not giving up that high side. And, that's something that they can easily put a stop to just by watching the hips, and not the shoulders and the head.
Absolutely. And from Cal, what do you see going on? I mean, obviously, up 4 goals in the first quarter is a good day.
I don't see them doing anything particularly, out of the ordinary, with the exception of putting DeGroat at the midfield as an LSM. I think that could be really good for him, based on what you were mentioning before with his previous experience as a short stick.
Well, here you go. Santa Clara does something that they need to do today, and that is they win the opening faceoff, and then they promptly throw a bad pass, but it looks like it's going to work out. It does not. Big ground ball from Finney and Meager. Those are the type of ground balls that get you first team. And Nick Beatty might be the best outlet goalie in the country. He throws dimes all day. Over to Pistotnik, hard shot, wide.
Yeah, Santa Clara's defensive midfield and wing play is really going to be important today. And what you just saw there, what I would always tell my players, if you're a midi and you can't buy one guy, you shouldn't be out there.
There we go. So Cook's on the restart here. And ball's up with Bellis. Back with that first midfield. Rosberg, Bellis, and Dixon.
Dixon's got the shorty.
Dixon moves up to Pistotnik, and he rips another one from 15. Chase Pistotnik, Offensive Player of the Year last year and one of the best shooters in the country. As we see right here on the replay, nice little dodge downhill and rollback.
I mean, that's a great shot. Right in the corner, off stick high, and that's from 15 yards, Punch. He's definitely bringing the heat today.
Yeah, Pistotnik is definitely known for his shot. He's got a cannon. He loves that top center spot, and it's hard to guard because you got to slide to 12.
Well, and the emergence of Cook this year, I think, has really freed him up a little bit more for his shot. If you're here watching the game with us, folks, Brendan Cook is no small player. At almost 6 feet tall and 200 pounds, that's a big attack.
He's big and strong. There's a big save from Beatty. That's 2 faceoffs that have gone Santa Clara's way. That's a big thing for them. If they can win the faceoffs, they're in good shape. An unfortunate mistake by Cal. They step out of bounds, and the ball is back with Santa Clara. Again, folks, if you're watching the game, you can tweet at me at FMOheda. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the game. You can tell us how poor we're doing at commentary, or we talk about on the play field. It's good defense by Meager. A hard dodge here from number 25. That is Trevor Williams. And Trevor changed to 20, so I'm not sure who that is. Trevor Williams has the ball now. A double from Cal. Nice double. Williams gets the ball over to Collier. Beatty out of the cage. That's trouble. And we have a goal. Are they going to? And they give it to him on the dive. Where's Quint Kesnick when we need him to have a nice long debate about the dive rule?
Yeah, that's just a sign of an upperclassman just trying to will his team to victory. What a great play.
Yeah, it's great. I wish he was upperclassman. He's only a sophomore.
Well, he certainly plays like one.
Yeah, I got to wonder what BD was doing out of the cage here. I think trying to stop the pass to him, but with the shot clock nowadays, I think goalies probably should stay home. So here we're back at the X. Santa Clara's won the first 2 draws of the second quarter. And they're going to win the 3rd draw. So now they've won 3 in a row. Down 6-2 in the second quarter. So here we go. That's number 39, Alex Pappas. Local product, Amador Valley. Good, strong, dodging midfielder. It's good defense by Dixon. Josh Chen's on ball. Nice little roll on the inside. Great save from Beatty. Amazing save. Really, really good stuff there.
Yeah, nice inside roll by Godfrey. He's got one already today.
I think Godfrey's really playing great. Playing much better than he did at the beginning of the season. So we always like to see here's Buckley in a hard dodge down the alley. Micah Grimm on ball for Cal. The feed, number 13, Jack Margolis, and he scores. 6-3. So after giving up the opening goal of the quarter, Santa Clara scored 2 unanswered. Cut the deficit to 3. The Broncos looking like they want to win a championship today. And our apologies, folks. We'll do a better job of looking at the replay monitor during replays and giving you actual analysis. Well, this looks like a familiar story. Stoddard versus Maluga, the face-off X. Or dot, excuse me. X is showing my age. Stoddard wins it again. Heavy pressure from Santa Clara. And they're all over him. Ball's out. Pick up from Malug. Dumps it up to Margolis. And here they go. They have 3-on-3 transition. Opportunity for Collier. Collier goes hard. Shot and goal. It's 3 unanswered for the Broncos.
Nice hard dodge down the wing in transition, no help. Nice finish in the corner. Yeah, if you noticed on that last faceoff, they are really trying to swarm Stoddard and really make him beat their guys with the ball in the stick.
Yeah, Maluk's doing a great job if he's not winning the clamp of tying Stoddard up and forcing him to be tight in there and not giving him any space. So Stoddard's got it here. He wins it. And ball's going to be picked up by number 15. That's Rusty McDonough. He's getting harassed by number 18. That's Wyatt Rich. But he's able to get the ball over to Josh Chen. And Cal's able to set up. And there's Coach Webster calling for fuel, which is the sub call. The fans are excited. 6-4. It's a good game between these two teams right now.
Yeah, great turnaround for Santa Clara.
Number 35, Scott Lewis is on ball. Cal back to the 2-man game behind. Cal's coming back with their second midfield, showing a lot of faith in their second level guys to be contributors. There's a shot off the post. A big hit from number 6 on Cal.
Oh yeah, he's gonna feel that one a while.
Cameron Lopez. Hats off to the officials for not making a call. Good clear by the Broncos. Now they have the ball on offense. Chance to bring it within 1.
Buckley with an assist already today. Let's see if he can create for his teammate yet again.
You know, Santa Clara's defense has come up huge. You're getting stops, whether it be defensive players getting stops or saves by the goalie. Such a vital part of beating Cal is getting those stops. Here we go, slide.
It looks like Coach Webster has made a change. He's now moved DeGroat back to close defense, and he's playing on Collier. I guess he decided those 2 goals was just too much, and he wanted to make the switch.
Yep, and there's DeGroat. Great handle on the sideline tippy-toe, and now we have a fast break with Micah Grimm running it. Grimm over to Postotnik. Tough pass to handle, but Postotnik keeps it. And he's got the ball. He's got inside position, and he scores. Nice move by Postotnik. No help in that early offense, and the Cal Bears extend the lead back to 3, leading 7-4.
Yeah, it seems to be working for both teams, pushing hard in that unsettled transition where it's sometimes not so certain you're going to be getting that defensive help.
Yeah, I love Posadanic's dive away from the goal mouth. So no question on that one. And the Go Bears chants start coming out. And there's Stoddard with a clean win forward. Dumps it back to Gillespie. Gillespie gets over to Dixon. And this was the formula when Cal went on their 5-goal run. We could probably see another type of run if Cal's able to win the face-off dot like that.
Let's go, Cal! Let's go, Broncos!
Cal comes back with their first midfield. Dixon, Bellis, and Rosberg.
Let's go, G!
Here's Bellis, big lefty, roll back, and rips it high. Here's Cook from X. He falls down, but he's able to retain possession. Makes a good hard move to the inside. Good defense by number 11. That's Ryan Buchanan. Here's Bellis again. Dumps off to Stodnik. Stodnik shoots it wide right. Look out. WCLL Vice President Mike Gillespie's over there. Might want to stand a little further up so he doesn't get pegged by a ball. I see he's heading back towards the fence for protection. Well, dump inside to Bellis, who's not able to finish, but Rosberg gets the ball. We haven't had a shot clock or shot on the cage, so shot clock's probably coming soon. Dump to Dixon, to Cal ball. I would imagine there's, oh, there it is, and there's 0, so that's a shot clock failure. So Cal gets in their ride. And they're able to dump it over the top Santa Clara's, and they have a little transition opportunity here. Big move, but he falls down. Big ground ball by Meager, and we're coming back the other way. Cal's got numbers if they want it. And they're able to pick it up, and it's not 60. So the fans are calling for over and back, but the rule is it has to be below 60 in the shot clock. So Cal ball, 7-4, 7 minutes left in the first half. Then we have a timeout from the Bears. So with that timeout, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the other scores here in the MCLA. Give me a second here. I'm going to pull up the MCLA Twitter. There's been some champions already named. So in the PNCLL Division 2, the Yotes of Idaho were able to get the W, 17-8, to win their championship game. If you are watching this game, you might as well open up another window and watch the SELC Division 1 title game, which features Georgia Tech and South Carolina, 2 teams destined to go to the national championship. In the UMLC, Duluth, Minnesota Duluth wins the Division 2 title to go to Salt Lake City. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that they finished undefeated on the season and number 1 in the country.
Down there under the umbrella.
Back to the SELC, we have North Florida captures the SELC Division 2 crown.
You missed it yesterday. Awesome.
And in the CLC, we have Rhode Island wins 15-9 over Central Connecticut to get the W. And this afternoon, New Hampshire play Michigan State. That game is going on right now. Michigan State got a win over UConn 12-8. And New Hampshire beat. Oh, my Twitter's not loading fast enough to know the answer to that question. So let's talk about WCL teams, Coach Myers. So we know Cal is going to the national tournament, no question on that. Cal Poly probably in with an at-large. They had a nice season, wins over BYU, Grand Canyon, 1 goal loss to Arizona State. Great game. I don't know if you watched that game or not, but great game there. Santa Clara, bubble team, what do you think? Think they're in? Think they're out?
I think that they're definitely in the hunt. I mean, they're a top 25 team. I think how this game ends up, be it win or lose, the goal differential is really going to weigh heavy on the minds of the selection committee.
Absolutely. So Cal back with that first line midfield. See what they have out of timeout. A sweeping dodge from Rosberg. Rosberg's got a big shot for sure. Gets to that right hand. Oh, good defense by number 1, Caleb Batawi. Batawi do it all midfielder. Gets the ball on the carpet. Picked up by another Santa Clara player, and we're coming down. We got 4-on-4 right here if they elect to push, and they choose not to. So the change for Cal, they put DeGroat down low, and they've been running number 4, Josh Chen, through the midfield. And we have a double team here on Buckley, and big timeout from Coach Menges. Smart play, 6 minutes left in the first half. And the Broncos will retain possession.
Yeah, I think this is a real big possession for them. If they can get something else on the board, gain back some momentum, and possibly go into the half, maybe down 1 or 2 goals, I think that's going to make a big difference in the second half.
Absolutely. You know, against top teams, you always want to stay in striking distance, and they're there right now.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it. They rattled off 3 real quick goals. If they can put a couple of those runs together, it can really be anyone's game.
Absolutely. So on the sideline here, you guys can't see him right now, but we have the infamous Claude Lyneis, BHS Video Dad, doing some highlights. I'm sure those will be posted on the MCLA site later this week. Be sure to check them out. Claude is a local product. He lives in Berkeley. His son, Eric Lyneis, went to University of Oregon. I believe graduated in maybe 14 or 15, but he's been doing videos for a long time. Check him out on YouTube. I think his Instagram handle is CM Lyneis. He's got lots of good stuff, good pictures, good videos, good college lacrosse stuff from the West Coast. Santa Clara coming out of timeout right here. They're going to start the ball with Pappas. And you have to imagine this setting, it's going to be Collier getting the nod, but we'll see. Start the ball up here with number 20, Trevor Williams. 20 is dodging on Rusty McDonough, who was also a SI product. Former teammates going at it. Here's a dodge from Godfrey. And we got Meager on ball. So they've made the change. They have DeGroat guarding Collier, which makes a lot of sense. Santa Clara being very patient. Collier tries to get inside position, takes a wild one-handed shot, wide right, and ball's going to stay with Santa Clara.
Let's go Broncos! Let's go Broncos!
Ball's up here with Pappas. Pappy big dodge down the right, fakes the pass inside. Tries to feed the crease. Short time on the shot clock right there, so makes sense.
Hey, good luck!
It's going to be a turnover.
Get back, Mitty!
Cal gets the ball down. Big shot from Micah Grimm. Saved by Lencioni, and a ball goes back to Cal, or Santa Clara with 4:50 left. They try to push it up, but bad pass. And the ball is still up, going to be picked up by Santa Clara. That's a big one. If Santa Clara gets one here, that's a 2-goal swing. You know, piping doesn't go in versus a goal. Santa Clara's got the matchup. They got DeGroat off of Collier, but they elect not to attack from there. Oh, big shot. That's number 39, Alex Pappas. Big shot and a goal, 7-5. And the Broncos close the gap. 4:19 left in the half.
And Podge, just as you were mentioning that Collier had the matchup on that last drive by Pappas, he was racing up, calling for the ball. He recognized it.
Wow. This is a really good game. Santa Clara has shown up. You know, their game yesterday against Cal Poly, I didn't catch the first quarter, but the last 3 quarters were both teams had some sloppy play, and today both teams, Cal and Santa Clara, are dialed in. The sloppy play is gone, and we look like we're having some May lacrosse right now in April. Start with another face-off win, dumps it back to Dixon.
Dixon's been a little bit quiet today. Let's see if he likes to push, although he has drawn the pull.
Yeah, this is the biggest concern I think for Santa Clara is the fact that Stoddard is just dominating the dot, and that's going to pose a problem for any team wanting to make a comeback.
Yeah, the one exception that we had was earlier this weekend. St. Mary's losing almost every faceoff to UC Santa Cruz and still coming through with a really, really impressive win.
They're right, in Division II, St. Mary's won 14-6, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was, Santa Cruz, I think they were missing 1 or 2 of their players, but St. Mary's just came out and had a wonderful game with them, really took over in the second half.
Big dodge from Cook, drew the slide, dumps up to Dixon, who takes that shot you were talking about, a little wide left.
Yeah, that was off his back foot. I don't know if Coach Webster is really going to like that.
Rossberg not able to beat Patawe. Patawe's first team all-conference D midfielder. Stotnick comes to the inside. They get the double.
Nice
dumps
double.
off to Dixon. Dixon wide. Falls in the state of Santa Clara.
He wants that one back.
Yeah, I think he does. There we go, Cook at X. Shot clock's got to be down to maybe 20 left. Oh, and Cook.
Wow.
What a shot. I don't think Lencioni saw that one until it was in the goal.
Yeah, I mean, right over his defender's shoulder, going upfield.
So here, we got the replay for you. We're going to use some real analysis right now.
So gets a step, fighting for that upfield angle. I mean, it's not terrible defense. That's just a terrific shot.
Absolutely. It's a good shot, good finish. So Malug back at the X, 2:58 left. Santa Clara needs to get a stop here. You want to keep Cal under 10 probably in this first half and maybe get to 6 or 7 yourself.
Yeah, Cal, really impressive putting up these points. Yesterday, I believe at the end of the first quarter, they were up almost 9 goals. So almost 10 here in the first half today. That high-powered offense really showing up for the Final Four in the championship.
Yeah, Cal jumped out to an early lead against Sonoma and then held on in the last 3 quarters to advance. And that face-off right there was won by Stoddard on the clamp, but just poor wing play gives the ball back to Santa Clara. And big stop from Beatty, man. Beatty's had a couple of really big saves. Ball with McDonough here in the middle. Attackman to beat. Dumps it up to number 8, Sean Tran. Tran listed as an attackman, but been coming through the midfield box. He did that yesterday as well, and he's done that a lot of the season. Come to that midfield. Hard to find a space in the attack with those 3 down there.
You know whose name we haven't called yet today is Jake Lombardo. Been a little bit quiet.
Yeah, Lombardo definitely known as an off-ball player, and Santa Clara has been jamming up the middle all game long. And just as we say that, Lombardo, great move and a goal, and we have some laundry on the field. I think Coach Menges is going to have a word with you after about saying that, jinxed him.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was speaking so loud. Apparently Lombardo heard us, folks, and decided to shut us up quickly.
And here we have the play, nice feed inside, great little cut by Lombardo, and a handle. What a finish, soft hands. This guy must have played some box in Canada. So it looks like Santa Clara is even, so we have to imagine that it was a push call, and the flag was waved off the goal. So we started at the X, it's 9-5, 137 left in the half. Stoddard wins it again, goes backwards. And he's able to pick it up, gets the ball to Dixon. Dixon runs, makes a tough pass to Rosberg. Good ride from Santa Clara, and it's going to be Santa Clara ball. And we have pole-on-pole situation here. Gillespie on number 7, Chase Del Biagio, but Biagio able to handle it.
Yeah, that's Jack Gillespie, the oldest son, second son of our WCLL Vice President, Mike Gillespie.
Yeah, we told Mike he couldn't be on the call today because thought he might be biased.
Well, you couldn't blame him, could you?
No. No, you couldn't. So Santa Clara, big timeout right there. Big timeout. So they're down 4 with 56 seconds left. Like I said, we can't see the shot clocks, but there's probably about 60 to 65 left in the shot clock, so I would imagine they can hold for the last shot if they want. What do you think Santa Clara does coming out of this TO?
Well, I think, if it was me, you've seen Collier have some good success when he has the matchup he likes. I think you maybe try and run a little big little behind the cage, try and get a switch, try and get him matched up with a short stick, and then initiate.
We'll see if Coach Magnus and Coach Hollingheads do that. Meanwhile, from Cal, do you think they're coming out man-to-man, coming out in zone, do a little combination mix?
We all know Coach Webster, and he's definitely got a couple of special tricks in his bag. I don't know that he necessarily needs to pull anything out at this point. Just keep doing what they're doing. I would stick with the man, but definitely I would start out with DeGroat on Collier. That seems to have shut him down a little bit since they made that change in the late second half.
Absolutely. Nate DeGroat hails from Pennsylvania. I want to say Ambler, PA. Let's see if I'm right on that. I am.
I'm not going to try and pronounce that high school.
No, that's why we said the hometown. So DeGroat on ball, like you said, and Collier's got the ball at X. And Collier's just looks like he's going to attack from there. Lots of action on the crease from Santa Clara. And we have a slide there from Meager. Dump behind. Swing up to the middle, and we have a goal. That's number 20, Trevor Williams. Let's give the assist to number 29, Henry Gottfried. Gottfried coming up big here late in the season. He's got 2 points already.
Yeah, and if you look there, even though they had DeGroat on Collier, he was still drawing the double and moved it quickly to the backside.
So 9-6 with 34 seconds left. This is a big face-off for the Broncos. Do not want to let Cal go forward with this one.
Pull back, Ryan. Stop the forward.
So Stoddard looks like he might have the clamp, although Malou doing a great job of holding him up. Ball is out and picked up by number 42, Brian Gilbertson. So Santa Clara is going to get the last possession, and they dump it inside. Ooh, tough pass. Ball is going to be picked up by somebody. Squirts out, and big pickup by number 41. 1 second left. Is he going to get a shot off? No shot. No shot. So we'll go into halftime. Number 1, Cal Bears lead, and number 3, Santa Clara Broncos, 9-6. We are going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back a couple minutes before halftime's over to talk about the first half.
Let's go, Broncos! Go wide. Go neck wide.
Let's put an ad in the Daily Cal. The ad read, 2 lacrosse players looking for a third to throw the ball. My phone rang off the hook. Within a week, we had 30 lacrosse players, including a goalie with complete goalie regalia, ready to go.
The senior leadership on the team from last year was just unbelievable. Just guys who are absolute studs as athletes, but then also as people.
Last season was a culmination of a lot of different aspects of my Cal lacrosse experience. Coming in as a freshman, having a coaching change, and then going through the growing pains that come with having a new coach. And then finally, during a senior season, seeing the payoff from all the hard work.
People ask me this question all the time. What did last season feel like? How did it end? All of that. And I just say surreal, because advancing through the quarterfinals onto the semifinals was something truly special.
You could just tell there was a fire in the guys that I hadn't been a part of on a team in quite a while. You know, I think one of the highlights of that trip was the University of Colorado game. I mean, just watching guys claw tooth and nail to come away with the win was inspiring. Like, I ran on the field with the guys and then realized for like a second later, like, I'm a coach. I can't go jump in the dog pile.
It was just an amazing experience, and it's almost like we put 3 years, up to 4 years of Cal lacrosse experience into 1 week, and we just left it all out there.
You know, after we beat Colorado in overtime, just sitting in the hotel room, being in absolute shock about what happened and thinking, wow, we still get another game to play.
The season was amazing. Like, I can't deny that. When you tell people that you ended number 3 in the country, people are like, their jaws drop. Like, oh, that's what you do after work?
I also cannot say enough about Coach Webster and the job that he's done in just a short amount of time here at the school and running the program. Just from an administrative standpoint, from a recruiting standpoint, from an organization standpoint, he's really made Cal a legitimate contender every year, and that is going to be a consistent fact going forward.
My coaching experience so far with Coach Webster and the rest of the staff has been amazing. I really have developed a fantastic connection with Webb and with Coach Paul Jepson, Ruth, Dino, and Coach Kevin Kelly, who was my goalie coach when I was a senior.
The Hall of Fame event, reflecting on it as a player, it really gave me some great perspective about what Cal lacrosse was. To go to an event like that and see all those alumni and all their families and have this very organized, special, emotional, and reflective experience where everyone who's gone through the program is together under one roof really gives you a feeling of being a part of something greater than just your 4 years, but something that's been around for 50 years.
My first Hall of Fame event, I don't think I completely understood how important and how valuable having these alumni was. Looking back now as an alumni, it's really something special, and I think it's not something that a large percentage of the teams across the country can boast about, and it's something special to Cal lacrosse.
So the Hall of Fame this year kind of holds certain significance because I never got to see him play, but Mario Lyneis sold me my first lacrosse stick. I don't think he'd remember that. I was just like a 7th grade little towhead, but he sold me my first stick in his shop at the California Lacrosse Company. I'm going to be very excited to see him step on stage and be enshrined in the California Hall of Fame.
You saw someone like Mario, who was a badass on the field. He played with this intensity and this chip on his shoulder that he wasn't going to back down from anybody, and he was going to try to whip the living daylights of anybody across from him. And it didn't matter if you were from Chapman and Chico State or if you were from Princeton and Duke.
Dick Graham was flat out the greatest lacrosse player I've been privileged to play with. I played with Dick, fortunately, in 72, 73, and 74 for Cal lacrosse. He dominated. He had a left hand that was unstoppable, pinpoint accuracy on his shooting in the corners, and a pinpoint passer. Dick would blow by his man quickly, my man would drop off, I'd get a nice feed from Dick and pound it in. Just had fun. I'm happy to support him into the Hall of Fame of Cal lacrosse.
I did play with Mike Sterrett as a young freshman. Mike was a defenseman. Back in the era, Mike was one of the guys who'd carry a big, thick, heavy piece of oak, and he knew how to wield it quite well. It was a thing to see. He was strong, and he was able to knock people down. It was nice to have someone like that in front of you when you're standing in the goal. He was definitely the leader on the field. And Mike, while a leader, was also willing to have a good time. You know, this is when we could still bring kegs onto the field after the games. And you know, after a hard-fought battle with our opponents, we'd tip a few beers with him afterwards.
Offensive Player of the Year honors, and he is at X right now with the ball. Comes around, another big save from Lynn. So here we go. Cal in the clear. They got the Grote carrying up. Athletic player, and he scores. Seen the Reds before. They've done well. They've done well in the Reds. Another shot from Cook, and here we go. That's number 2, Rosberg. Hard dodge. Ball's back with Cook here. We got 20 seconds left. Cook on a dodge. Beats his man inside and scores again.
That's just
Lombardo, a junior out of Laguna Niguel, California. On the outside. We got Dixon with the ball. Draws one to Pistotnik, and Pistotnik puts it where he knows the mama hides the cookies. Dixon's
got the shorty.
Dixon moves up to Pistotnik, and he rips another one. Williams gets the ball over to Collier. Beatty out of the cage. That's trouble. And we have a goal. Are they going to... And they give it to him. Micah Grimm on ball for Cal. The feed, number 13. Jacked up to Margolis. And here they go. They have 3-on-3 transition. Opportunity for Collier. Collier goes hard. Shot and goal. Faith in their second level guys to be contributors. There's a shot off the post. And big hit from Stotnik. Tough pass to handle, but Stotnik keeps it. And he's got the ball. He's got inside position, and he scores. Santa Clara's got the matchup. They got DeGroat off of Collier, but they elect not to attack from there. Oh, big shot. There we go, Cook at X. Shot clock's got to be down to maybe 20 left. Oh, and Cook. Wow, what a shot. Advance. And that face-off right there was won by Stoddard on the clamp, but just poor wing play gives the ball back to Santa Clara. And Santa Clara has been jamming up the middle all game long. And just as we say that, Lombardo, great move. And we have a slide there from Meager. Dump behind. Swing up to the middle, and we have a goal.
What? Here we go, Broncos! Let's go, Betty! Let's go, boys!
Welcome back, folks. The score is 9-6. Cal Bears leading Santa Clara Broncos. And started again with the face-off win, but not able to handle the pass. And we've got a turnover. Broncos take over.
All right. A lot of people here. So we got Santa Clara on O again. We'll see this play out. Cal gets the ball. No flag there. It's good stuff. Good defense by Graham.
Big save.
Well, same start to the second half as the first half. Lencioni coming up huge. Going to need to have a really good second half to get this game. Santa Clara struggling on these clears. Great hustle there by the Broncos. Ball stays in. DeGroat's got it. DeGroat showing off those offensive skills with his moves. But poor pass from DeGroat. Turnover and some Santa Clara ball. See Coach Webster a little frustrated, but oh, they get a stop from Beatty.
That was Lombardi running past the double team, getting a good shot off. Couldn't finish that.
And here we are at X again with Godfrey. Godfrey's been playing great today. He's drawn the meager matchup. And we got, can't tell who that is on ball. When ball's up with Pappas. Pappas got a goal today. Up to Buckley. Buckley, big righty midi. Good defense by McDonough. Early slide. Dumps it behind to Collier, but picked off by DeGroat. And here comes Cal. They have numbers. Good early offense opportunity here, but Meager elects to pull it out to Lombardo. Lombardo makes the smart play. Santa Clara caught in a substitution problem. Oh, crossbar for Brendan Cook. We'll give that a save, right? There's a nice little dump to Padaway. I wonder if we're saying the name really correctly.
Patawi, Padaway. Well, if you just alternate it, you'll get it right 50% of the time.
Sounds like that Anchorman reference. Or if you remember, it'd be much cooler. Here's DeGroat on Collier. Collier working to that right hand, takes a hard shot.
Coach Webster seems to be satisfied with this switch early in the first half, and he's going to keep DeGroat on Collier.
Yeah, I think smart move. DeGroat's a really good defender. He's just a good lacrosse player. He understands the game, understands angles, good positional guy. Good defense. 3 go to the ball. Shot from Godfrey. Big save from Beatty. Beatty needed that. He had some good saves in the first half. Was a little inconsistent. He's really stepped up here. 2 big ones to start the first half or the second half.
Is that matchup we were talking about, Ponch?
Yeah, and 4 minutes in, and Cal has barely had the ball on offense. Here's Collier.
DeGroat forcing a tough shot there.
So it must be short time in the shot clock with the possession. Oh, big save from Beatty. And Cal is going to be on the clear. Get the ball up to McDonough. McDonough's got one to beat. Here we go down to the attack of Lombardo. Lombardo dumps it up top. That's Pistotnik. Ooh. Number 7, Liam Chase to Biagio. A nice feed inside to number 32. Jack Ronan. Jack Ronan, a freshman out of Monte Vista.
That's a storied program, isn't it, Ponch?
Absolutely. Actually, former Cal coach Dan Norris helping out in Monte Vista now. And other former Cal coach Ed Hill is the head coach there. Monte Vista won the championship a couple years. Oh, Bellis with a man-sized dodge. Puts the defender on his back and rips it wide.
Yeah, Bellis is a big boy, coming in at 6'3", 190.
Oh, there's the Cook to Lombardo connection. Cal leads 10-6, 10:28 left in the third quarter. And if you're Santa Clara, you got to be concerned about that because that's the first goal those two have had, and they were dynamic this year.
Yeah, absolutely. We were talking about Lombardo earlier, and he answered very quickly. Now he's tallied his second goal of the day.
Hey, nice work, Keith. Keep it up. Come on.
And we were talking earlier about how strong that Cal attack is. You know, they're already accounted for 8 goals and 1 assist just from those 3 players. That's 80% of the goals coming from the Cal attack.
So again, if you're watching the game, you can tweet us at FM Ojeda. That's FMOJEDA. We got one tweet here from Chuck Kurtz, says, explain the dive rule. Well, I wish I could explain it well. I'll explain how the rule book says it, and then we'll talk about it a little bit after Stoddard wins another face-off. So the dive rule is there's basically a little snow cone that says, oh, Stoddard on a turnover. That says you can't dive into the goal mouth, which is this arbitrary design in the rule book. Doesn't exist on the field. If you dive into the goal mouth, it's supposed to be a non-goal. And if you make contact with the goalie, it's a 1 minute unsportsmanlike on the offensive player. And there's the clear from Santa Clara. And they have numbers. Oh, good decision there by number 28, Brian Buckley. There's Batawi with the ball. Batawi run a little two-way. He's been mostly a D-mid, but he's been staying on for some O. Just as I say that, they sub him off.
I think they can hear us down there, Ponch.
They must. They must. Coach Menges must have the live stream up on the sideline there. Here's a dodge from Godfrey. Drew the shorty matchup with McDonough. Good defense. Ball goes down on the carpet. And DeGroat with another GB. And here we go, Micah Grimm coming down. They have numbers right here. Micah Grimm wisely decides to hold it up, though. Gets the ball to McDonough. And why not? If you're Cal, your offense has been scored 10 goals. You don't need these early transition goals. And get the ball back to your quarterback, Brendan Cook. Coming back with that second midfield line. They've trapped number 28, Brian Buckley, on defense, as well as number 20, Trevor Williams. See if they attack those matchups. Here's Sean Tran coming to set a pick. And they got Williams, almost got the switch, but didn't. But now they got the ball to Postotnik. Big righty rip. Just a bit too high.
Yeah, that's unusual for Postotnik. He's usually like a surgeon out there with that stick. That was several feet above the cage.
Well, with the way Lencioni's playing, you know you got to put it somewhere where it's not savable. And so shooters are going to tend to shoot a little bit smaller. Fans want a moving pick on that call. Instead, we have a shot from number 27. Oh, they give the ball to Santa Clara. It's going to be Santa Clara ball. '27's Matt Keeney, a sophomore out of San Clemente, California. Santa Clara on the clear. And double team, but able to get through it is number 30, Shea Danforth. Danforth having a nice game for the Broncos. So 7:48 left in the quarter. They have 6. Cameron Lopez stuck on defense. Imagine they're going to dodge out here with Buckley. Get back to Collier. Oh, still sends a double. And now we have number 25, Ryan McAvoy on ball. Now this is a matchup I think Santa Clara likes. Imagine an early slide for Cal. They hedge it, and Collier gets a shot. B comes up with another save. Beatty dialing up here in the second quarter. Big saves, good position. Cal will get the ball, will get the clear. Oh, big shot from McDonough, a save from Lencioni. And this is going to be Santa Clara ball picked up by number 17, Carson Lombardi.
They got Dixon stuck on defense here.
Oh, big defensive stand, but Lombardi picks up the GB. Getting very physical out there. Now Cal has 3-on-3 if they want to attack here, but they elect not to.
Here we go, Broncos! Come on, guys! Let's go, Broncos! Let's go, buddy!
Just letting the broadcast breathe a little bit, guys. We're not pros yet. Working on it. One day. Here's Michael Bellis again. Big lefty. Big bounce shot. Finds Lombardo on the back, and we have Cook all alone for one-on-none for the goal. Tough break for the Broncos. Nice play by Lombardo to catch the shot and essentially avoid the reset for defense for the Broncos.
Yeah, and Lombardo just finds a wide open Cook on the wing there. Just a defensive miscommunication. You can't leave a 5-year-old from the cage that open, let alone a first-team WCLL.
Yeah, that's a tough order for the goalie. So again, Stoddard versus Malug at the X, 11-5, 5:47 left in the the third quarter. Stoddard wins it forward, but Malug able to get the GB. Big hit from Dixon.
Big hit.
We have some laundry.
Looks like he lifted him up off the ground with that one.
It's going to be a tough one here. Are we going to see this replay? Yeah, we are here. We're going to see this hit. These are the type of replays they don't show you on ESPN.
Oh, that was definitely high in the shoulder neck area.
So we got a big hit. So Santa Clara's going to man up. The question is how long? Coach Webster does not seem happy. Got it guessing at least 1 minute. I don't know if we have a radio call down on the table or not and find out. So Cal will man down. Santa Clara, this is their first man up of the day. We got Collier pushes from X, and the penalty was a 1 minute releasable. Swing it down to Carson Lombardi. And Lombardi passes to X, and Beatty makes a tremendous play as a goalie. Tremendous play to pick off the pass and gets the ball to DeGroat. And DeGroat just shows his wheels. Wow, DeGroat showing his wheels. Now he's got an advantage. Takes a shot wide. Nice shot location. It's going to be backed up by the Broncos. Great hustle by Chase Del Biagio.
Okay, keep, we need to play, buddy.
And Santa Clara is back on man up. Probably less than 25 seconds left in the penalty. Still man down, ball's at Pappas. Now it's to Collier at X. Little bounce pass, getting some trickery going already. Swinging the ball around the outside. Oh, that was a great rip by Buckley. Huge save from Beatty. Penalties released, we're all even. Oh man, what a hustle play by McDonough. Get the GB, and now he's pushing. And they sort of have numbers. Oh,
that is fortunate for Santa Clara. Lombardo wide open on the backside.
Yeah, that's one of those ones I'm pretty sure the coach is like, no, and if you catch it and score, it's yes. Love when the players prove you wrong on that one. Oh, Dimer.
Nice outlet.
Ryan Buchanan.
Collier hasn't really been able to get anything going since they made that switch since Coach Webster made that switch and put the grout on him, let's see if we can try and find a way to get the matchup he wants.
Well, here's Patawi dodging on offense, like I said earlier, not just subbing off. Patawi's good athlete, strong player. Godfried from X against Chen. Chen wearing the infamous, or the famous, I should say, number 4. And I'm going to butcher this name, but it's the Dave Scudo, I believe, award, honoring a former Cal player who embodied all of the Cal values. Nice look inside. Picked up by Chen. Chen dumps up to DeGroat, and here we go. We're off to the races.
He's a threat.
DeGroat, tough pass to Pistotnik, but they're able to get the GB. And you know Pistotnik's going to the goal. Oh, dumps it over Lombardo, and Lombardo finds the back of the net. Just great offense from those 3 attackmen. Cook with the man, Pistotnik with the pickup, and then a nice little dump in Lombardo.
Yeah, and that's the 10th goal from the Cal attack today. Just really, really carrying this team.
So Cal at 12 and Santa Clara at 6.
Coach Mangus has a trick in his bag. He needs to pull it out right now.
The toughest part, it was 7-4. They've been outscored 5-2 since then. So they need to figure out how to slow the bleed. And they made a change at the dot. I cannot see the number, but it's not Malou. And Stoddard still wins it forward. Heavy pressure, still gets out to Pistotnik. Pistotnik over Lombardo, hands free, and another goal. No analysis needed on that one, fellas. It's good passing and overloading aside on the ground ball side, trying to stop Stoddard.
Just a lot of confusion right now in transition with the Santa Clara Broncos defense.
Yeah, and Stoddard wreaking havoc at the dot. There's been 19 faceoffs plus a couple 22 faceoffs, and I would have to venture he's won at least 15 of those.
Yeah, and he had a tremendous day yesterday against Cal Poly's Ryan Brown, who was the first-team All-Conference face-off player and All-American last year for the Mustangs. And Stoddard really just coming up to play.
Malou, you mean? Malou from Santa Clara, right?
I'm talking about Stoddard yesterday against Cal Poly.
Oh, except that he played Sonoma.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Yeah.
My mistake.
No, it's all good. So Stoddard dominated the dot against Sonoma. And your reference about Malou against Ryan Brown, Malou played great against Ryan Brown.
And Stoddard being that dominant today just shows you how good he is.
Yeah, excellent. You had a great, just drew it together. It just took us so long.
That's why it's always good to have a team.
So Cal back on offense. 2 minutes left in the third. Back with that first line midfield. Rosberg's drawn the shorty. Bellis has drawn the long pole now. Rosberg, hard dodge down the alley. Swings it to X for Lombardo.
Let's go, Broncos! Come on, now! Come on!
Uh-oh, Pistotnik almost lost his feet. Pistotnik's got position. Gets a shot over the cage.
Yeah, this Cal attack just really having their way today with the Santa Clara defense.
They are. And just an update for you, it looks like South Carolina leads Georgia Tech 9-5. Oh, there's a dump to Lombardo. Oh, circus shot off the pipe. And Pistotnik on the rebound.
Wow, even his defender gave him respect after a shot like that.
That was pretty crazy, no doubt. In the PNCL, the Washington Huskies are facing off against the Oregon Ducks, and a 1. Ducks lead the Huskies 3-0. We have an issue with the shot clock or the game clock, one or the other, or both.
That will happen.
So here's Bellis now drawing the shorty matchup. Here we see a little dodge from X here. This is Dixon. Dump to the backside to Cook. Makes a great catch, gets it up to Postotnik. Postotnik gets it back to Cook. Cook gets inside, back to Postotnik, and goal. I think those two play together for a year or two.
Yeah, Cook and Postotnik just, really knowing where each other are on the field. Postotnik with the initial drive, the kick down to Cook, and then Postotnik wisely just cutting back towards the middle for an easy finish on the keeper.
Nice shot placement too, off stick, hip. Hard to make that save for a goalie.
Yeah, Postotnik and Cook today, both with 4 goals and 2 assists. Anytime you can get 8 goals out of your attack in less than 4 quarters, you're doing something right.
And Stoddard really exerting his dominance at the dot, and it's back to Cal. 14-6 with 38 left. They can hold for the last shot here.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone else besides Stoddard taking the faces. It really shows you how this guy prepared himself as far as being in shape to take all these face-offs in the championship game, second game in 2 days.
Yeah, he took every face yesterday. Cook falls down. Just 15 seconds left. Dumps over to Postotnik. One more down to Lombardo. Lombardo back to Postotnik. Under 5. Double comes. Good double team. Ball's out. And we're going to end the quarter with this.
Wow, risky pass to the goalie right there. That's fortunate for them. That wasn't picked off and put in the back of the net.
At the end of the quarter, we're going to give you guys a break from our voices for 2 minutes, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter. We're here live from Rancho Cotati High School. You're watching the WCL Division I Championship game. And we're back. Rancho Cotati High School, Sonoma County, California. Number 1 Cal Bears versus number 3 Santa Clara Broncos. If you're just joining us, it's 14-6. Cal leads the Broncos. Halftime score was 10-6. And, well, that's not right. But either way, Cal had a great third quarter and really took it to Santa Clara. But Santa Clara wins the opening faceoff just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, it has been all Bears in this second half.
So Coach Blamey tweets in and asks, does Cal have a weak point heading into the national tournament? I'll let you take that one, Coach Myers.
You know, no, I wouldn't say they have a weak point. I mean, their offense is definitely one of their strengths. Their defense, I mean, you've got, you know, 2 first-team all WCLL defenders in DeGroat and Meager. I would expect that both of them are going to be considered for All-American status, as well as Lombardo, Perstotnik, and Cook. So as far as a weakness, no. However, we haven't seen Cal's in midfield initiating that much. We know they do have WCLL stud Matt Dixon. So we'll see if in the tournament if people try and go after that as opposed to trying to attack them in their strengths.
Absolutely. So Santa Clara gets the ball on offense and gets a shot from Pappas. It's wide, and they retain possession. I have to agree. I think Cal's a very well-rounded team. A lot of good players at every position. There's no position where it's significantly bad. We have laundry on the carpet here. And a shot.
And a goal. We might have another flag there. And we have another flag down.
We have 2 flags on the field. So we'll look at this goal again.
Is that Buckley again?
Looks like the goal was from Buckley. So we have a pass across, nice step down rip, and then a big hit from number 17, Jack Gillespie.
That's none other than the son of our WCLL Vice President, Mike Gillespie. Jack skies out, thighs out. Gillespie, known for rolling up his game shorts and really bringing back the 80s to this 2019 WCLL tournament.
So we have a locked-in penalty. It looks like it was a 2-minuter. The goal is good, so it's going to be 14-7, excuse me. Looks like the first flag's waved off, and the second flag is definitely a locked-in penalty. I'm not sure how long. I think he threw up the 2. Could be 1, could be 3. Coach Menges is looking for some time, but either way, we'll have a man down face-off from the Bears. Big face-off here for Santa Clara. If they can get the ball back, then they can get on man up.
Folks, they've got him locked in for a 2-minute non-releasable.
Just like that, Steiner wins the face-off like he has done every other time just about. And we got the ball with Rusty McDonough.
We've spent a lot of time talking about the Cal defense and the Cal attack. Stoddard, is one of the most valuable players in this game and also the tournament for the Cal Bears, giving them numerous opportunities on the offensive side.
So Santa Clara gets the ball back. They have roughly a minute 40 left in the penalty. And they're going to set up in the man-up offense. This is Santa Clara's second man-up of the day. Big shot from number 28, Ryan Buckley, but Beatty up to the task, the big save, and now he's got Collier hung up.
Yeah, Santa Clara had 2 minutes unreleasable here, and thus far really has not got a chance to get very many good looks here on the offensive side.
No, they get the ball to Bellis. Bellis looking to clear it. Big Mitty running hard downfield. He's able to break the double team, gets the ball down to Postotnik. Cal able to avoid a near certain goal.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for Santa Clara. If they were going to have a chance to claw back into this game, they really needed to put up a goal or two during that 2-minute unreleasable penalty.
Yeah, they needed it's one of those things where it can be a momentum shifter. Rosberg running around with the ball. Santa Clara trying to double, but not an easy task in the open field. And they get the ball back to Postotnik with Pappas and Chase.
Santa Clara's defense looking a little bit tired right now.
Well, and now we're all even. And so Cal's able to avoid any goals on that penalty. Probably short time in the shot clock. Picked up by Rosberg. Shot. Big save by Lencioni. Lencioni says, I want to play again tomorrow. Ball's turned over on the clear. Back up to Cook, man on behind.
Yeah, that's a force, and Cal's ride has just been giving the Broncos fits all day today.
So they're coming back with that second midfield. Bardo possessing at X. This ball over to Cook. And ball's up with Sean Tran. Sean Tran looking to initiate here. Hard dodge on the alley. Come back to Lombardo. Love this two-man game setup right here. Tran's got it. He's coming around the corner. Draws a slide. Ball's out 27. Matt Keeney. Matt Keeney, nice move. Hard shot. Big save from Lencioni. Lencioni on fire right now.
Way to go, MVP! Nice job! Let's go, Broncos! Way to go, MVP!
Oh, big move. That's number 31. There must be a number change. She's not on the roster. But great shot and big time goal for the Broncos. Needed that. So 14-8. 4:55 or 9:55 left in the game. Don't call it a comeback, fellas.
Yeah, a huge goal from the player to be named later. Very, very low angle shot. It brings his stick into his left hand to give himself a better upfield angle and finds the corner past Beatty.
Let's go, White! Hey, let's go, Keith! Let's go, Bear! Let's go, Bear!
Started again at the dot. Tries to flick it back. Donovan's going to be first to the ball. He's able to get it, and he's going to clear easily.
McDonough has just had a tremendous game today between the boxes for the Bears.
Oh, back to Gillespie. He takes his time for the G.
Wow, that is impressive. Not very often do you see that kind of touch with a fake by a long stick midfield right in front of the crease. His dad must have taught him something.
We saw old man Gillespie try to jump up right there, but couldn't slide a credit card underneath it. He might need to go to the hospital for a torn hammy. That was a great move by Gillespie. Good little give and go from Stodnick, and that touch that you're talking about.
Yeah, interesting fact, Gillespie's high school didn't even have lacrosse. He played on club teams and was coached by his father growing up. Just a tremendous job. His father must be very proud.
Absolutely, and hats off to his club coach, Frank Rossateris, who also coaches for UC Davis. Former player at Albany, big-time box player, I'm sure, taught him a lot of those touch goals.
And a tremendous handlebar mustache, I must say myself.
It's up there.
Let's go, Broncos!
So second half here. Just an update for you. 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter of the SCLC championship game. Georgia Tech is losing to South Carolina 10-6. Meanwhile, here Cal continues to possess the ball on offense and finding some open lanes. Pistodnik coming down the lane, takes the pass, backside to Cook. A nice check by the Santa Clara defender. So Santa Clara is struggling in the clearing game and continues to be a problem here. They get caught. They get the ball over. They have numbers. Are they going to push? No, they do not. So we're calling the ball for Cal here. It's a tough turnover for the Broncos. Unfortunately for them, with only 8 minutes left, they have to play near perfect on offense to make this comeback real. Grimm steps in and rips it for the goal. Micah Grimm, freshman out of Coronado. Big lefty. showing Coach Webster he can play both ways.
Yeah, that's a big goal from a freshman in this game. Coronado, one of the great powerhouses in the San Diego County area.
Coached by good friends of Coach Webster, Alex Cater from Adrenaline. So here we go. We see the face-off backs. We're seeing some new numbers out there from Cal. Looks like they're trying to get in some of their younger guys in these valuable minutes late in the fourth quarter with the lead. They lead 16-8.
Yeah, we've got local boy Hank Taft on the near side wing here out of Mill Valley, California. Seeing his first action of the day.
So white ball. Taft picks it up from Tamalpais High School. And Stoddard continues to do what he's done all game long, and that is win faceoffs.
Can't ask a lot more from him. He's been near perfect today.
So here we see the third line midfield in with looks like Pistotnik and Cook at attack. Must be Tran running the third attack position for the Bears. Opportunity for the Broncos to try and get a turnover and get one on the board on the other side. Here's Tran from X. Little two-man game with number 3. That's Ethan Deller from Torrey Pines. Tran takes a shot. Ball goes out, and they're going to call Bronco ball. To be fair, I wouldn't have known whose ball that was. Not sure who even touched it last, or if it was a continuation of the shot or what. So they're back to the clearing game. Cook picks off the pass, and here he comes down to 1-on-none, and he scores.
That's the 5th tally of the day. The Broncos just do not have an answer for this pressure ride that Coach Webster has been running all day.
Santa Clara struggling on the clear. 17-8 with 6:20 left. Game is certainly in hand right now for the Bears, but you don't want to say it's over. Sonoma pulled off a big W a couple weeks ago against Stanford. They were down 10-4 at one point and were able to come back. So we can see the same right here for the Broncos. Broncos certainly have the offensive firepower, but Stoddard is just controlling the dot. And we have a flag down. That's an easy call for the official. Push. So it's going to be Cal ball and their man up.
Yeah, I have not seen someone dominate the face-off X like this since back in my playing days. And it was actually from Sonoma State, J.D. Hammond.
J.D. Hammond.
He called him Boss Hog, but he was a master of his craft. And a big part of that championship-winning season that the Seavers had back in 2000, early 2000s.
2002. And Hammond was a beast at the dot. It was the X back then. The only other player that we've seen dominate faceoffs like that in WCL in more recent years would have been Austin Lord from Cal Poly in their run to the finals in 2016.
Yeah, he was exceptional as well. That was the year that Cal Poly lost to Chapman down in Orange County in Chapman Stadium.
Yep, nice little give and go. Tran off the pipe. Risky pass from the Broncos, but Lencioni able to handle it. And here comes that Cal ride again. And lots of talk here from Cal. And that's going to be off Cal, but Beanie makes a nice athletic play, gets the ball. Cal on the clear.
Yeah, very, very difficult for the Broncos today on the clear. It's exceptionally hard to get any kind of offensive rhythm going when you go so long in between possessions because you're struggling with it.
Yeah, the face-off dot can be is such a factor. In fact, Coach Flamey and I were talking about that the other day about all the top teams in the MCLA all have top-level face-off guys, and it's because with the shot clock, the dot just controls the game. So Santa Clara has 7 on the defensive end. And there's a flag down here. Matt Dixon has the ball, trying to break the double team. Probably content to kill clock. Use that full 80.
Yeah, you're talking about the importance of the face-off. I'll go ahead and jump on your bandwagon and say dot. I'm an old school guy, so I like to call it the X still, even if it's wrong. But in this league, if you don't have a solid goalie and a solid face-off guy, you're not going to find yourself in the top 10 of the MCLA or the WCLL.
No, it's certainly a tall order. It's really a tall order. While we're talking about face-off guys, we should recognize the first team, or the All-WCL team at face-off dot. First team was Cal Poly, Ryan Brown. Second team was Brian Hanley from Stanford. And third team was Kit Stoddard from Cal. In Division 2, I have to find that page in here somewhere. Division 2, we have Wade Matern from UC Santa Cruz. Oh, that's a goalie, sorry. Face-off, so we have Eric Dunbar from UC Santa Cruz, and David Loa from UC Santa Cruz for first and second team, as was evidenced in the game on Friday with them controlling the face-off dot.
Yeah, Stoddard might have been an honorable mention this year, but he's certainly playing like a full first teamer this weekend.
Absolutely. Stoddard, Brown, and Hanley are all very good face-off guys. No doubt about it. They've been good in league and very good outside of league as well. I expect that if Stoddard is able to continue his dominance at the national tournament, Cal will be a very tough out. And Cal with the clear with 3:20 left and a 17-8 lead. They look to be content to settle the ball down and pace, but number 11, Liam Villano, Ryan Buchanan, still wants to play, making a great play on that ball. Unfortunately, off his stick, out of bounds.
Looks like Santa Clara had a little bit of delay getting their man on the field there.
Skip past to Lombardo is tough to handle, and Lencioni comes up with the GB. In case you missed it last night, the UC Davis Aggies grabbed the Division II championship in the WCLL. Last year they lost 7-4 to Sierra Nevada College in the championship game. This year they were able to get that W and win the championship, take it home to Davis. They will likely get an at-large bid to the national tournament in Division II ranks.
Yeah, Coach Ressateras has just done an exceptional job with that Davis team. Not only developing the talent that he does have, but really increasing his numbers on the roster and bringing in a lot of new talent to his team.
Yeah, 2 years ago they brought in a nice class. All those guys are juniors now. Dominic Piumbo, Arthur Antonio, Harrison Baker, probably a few of the guys I'm not naming. And that group has really turned it on strong and been big on helping that team make the jump from where they were to being a contender in the Division II ranks. It's been great to see.
Yeah, it was a great game to watch, great game to commentate on last night. They really used Piombo and Condon on the offensive side as well as the defensive side. Even though they're long poles, both tallying several goals and assists this year, and he's actually translated that to the rest of his defense and is using other long poles on the offensive side.
That was number 45, Kai Cheslak, with a shot from Delray Beach, Florida, freshman attackman. Cal's getting guys on the field that don't see a lot of time.
And this is a smart play by Coach Webster, not only to reward the players that don't see the field as much, but at the national tournament, you've got to win several games in just a short amount of time. You need to get everybody as much experience as possible in a big game like this to get ready for the national tournament.
Absolutely. Lencioni with a great pickoff. 1 minute left in the game. So just a couple of accolades here. Certainly give Division I Coach of the Year was Paul Jepson from Stanford. Although we go without mention that there was also some great coaching. Both Coach Menges making the WCL final certainly deserves some credit. His first time ever in program history to be here. And then Coach Webster leading his team to a second WCL title in a row. I know there's 53 seconds left in the game, but I'm going to take a risk that they're not going to score 9 in that time. But the Broncos fighting strong right to the end of the game. It's been great to see.
Yeah, Coach Webster, this will be his third WCLL championship in 5 years after going over a decade without the Bears winning. I think a lot of that credit, if not all of it, really goes to him and the culture that he's built, the staff that he's built. Very, very impressive.
Yeah, you know, the senior class you got a couple years ago, a few years back with DeGrode and Lopez, Josh Chen was certainly impactful in that. And then the fall with another set of juniors with Postotnik and Finian Meager. You know, those guys, big contributors, but still a lot of young talent on the team. So expect them to be contenders for a while.
Yeah, and again, another nice thing about this attack, he gets all 3 of them back next year. With Cook being a sophomore and Postotnik and Lombardo only being juniors. They also get back stalwart midi Matt Dixon, who's a sophomore as well. So we should be seeing the Cal Bears in the MCLA and the WCLL limelight for several years to come.
And we see a big goal from Santa Clara. That's number 14, Chase Del Biagio, but that can't be right because he's playing defense with number 7. So, again, we have another player to be named later. But nice shot and nice goal.
Some of the fans here not too happy with that. But if you're on the field and this is your only shot, you might as well take advantage of it. My coach used to say something: if you don't like it, play better.
And here's Starter at the X again, winning the dot, getting it up to Taft. Taft's able to get it down. 35 seconds left in the game. Have to imagine Cal's gonna be in kill mode.
Yeah, I would expect them to just kill this clock.
Yeah, no need for another goal. Got the championship wrapped up. So there's 10 seconds left here in the game. And Santa Clara, no quit, continues to fight, pressing out, trying to get that ball back. Cal able to run the clock out here, and they're going to be the 2019 WCL Division I champions. So, Coach Myers, before we send you, I know you got to go down and do the trophy celebration. Any thoughts on the game?
You know, valiant effort. Santa Clara staying with Cal for as long as they did in that first quarter. You know, the struggles that they had at the face-off dot. See, Poncha turned me. Strong goalie play, and then just lights-out play from the attack of the Cal Bears. You know, accounting for 13 of the goals today. Just astounding.
Yeah, congratulations to Cal on their WCL Division I championship. Congratulations to Santa Clara Broncos on making their first ever title game. Hats off to both of those programs for getting here. And obviously, as WCL guys, we're hoping that both those teams get to the national tournament. But either way, for Aaron Myers, I'm Panchito Ojeda. Thanks for joining us at the 2019 WCL Division I championships.